Hello fellow academics and welcome back to our next episode in Going Medieval. Last time we have survived, but this time we're focusing on thriving. Especially, there are a couple of things that we need to figure out. One is, for sure, actual living situation. I think that would be good to solve. Our prisoner is doing overall okay. He seems pretty happy. He just had some good food. He's a bit cold. Ugly apparel. Well, why don't you put this on then? Do I need to... I guess I might need to strip him first. It's 5 AM. Why are you already awake? Strip. There we go. And then you can put on this sturdy summer clothes, so hopefully the ugly apparel part will be disappearing. Went from sturdy summer clothes to sturdy summer clothes. Still unhappy. Alright, anyways. You are cold. Not entirely sure why you're cold, because, you know, there's a fire burning. Medium. It's 12 degrees inside. I guess we could just increase the heat output for you. And I guess we should also consider putting in some flooring. So, you know, you'd be in a little bit of a better shape. Alright. They have basically put in most of the walls over here, actually. So... the overall idea is we have a bunch of our dead bodies over there. We are putting in quite a few of the stick traps. So when the wolves come, and they will come, we're actually in an okay spot for them to get hit by one of the traps. And that will... well, if we're lucky, it will actually kill them. And we can use their bodies for nutrition. Oh no. So this is an event that happens every now and then. It's called blighted crops. Basically, some of your crops will get diseased. And the only way to deal with that is actually basically bring everyone in. Wherever you guys are. Just gonna set you over here. Kema, I've already set you to do this one because you're the closest one to it. Holden, you're gonna go in there. Jilla, this one's for you. And where are you, Cuthbert? Maybe we'll let Cuthbert keep cutting. Alright, so Kema has solved this part. But we now need to basically micromanage and sending them immediately to the next diseased crop in the hope we can cut them down before it spreads too much. And this is where I'm saying this is very much micromanaging, because you need to watch as soon as somebody runs away. You pause, you select them, you give them the next thing to shop, and this is the way you kind of stay on top of these things. And with that, I think we have them all. Is that right? Yep. The message for the blighted crops has disappeared. Also, just so you know, when you play on the experimental version like I do, stuff like this happens all the time, like error messages. I usually just clear it and then go back to playing the game. But we've successfully, well, maybe not successfully, but we've done an okay job in keeping our crops in an okay state. There's also another thing that we want to do. That is make sure that our bodies that are our bait, basically, for our wild animals, that they don't completely rot. So we're gonna put some flooring in, gonna put some, let's be a bit more robust on top, flooring on top, and turn that into an open room, basically. We have seen one of the wolves already walked through it. He did not get hit by the traps. Oh, no. This is a no-go. Because they cannot walk anywhere if these traps are directly next to each other. So that is just something to keep in mind. This is why I'm creating these check patterns, because then they can basically step in between like he just did and kind of get around without, injuring themselves. And that's just something we don't want our settlers to be injured. The wolves are gathering because they know some food is over there. There's a deconstructed stick trap, which, fair enough. Okay, this doesn't decompose. We probably actually want to leave some of that stuff to be able to decompose. So let's remove this. Let's remove this. And we're going to split the dump that we have here up into human bodies only. What is this? Practice dummy shackles. No, don't need to store that here. Right, and into the rest, which means dumping stockpile just over here, and that will just be the waste. This way our trash can basically decompose, while the bodies that we're getting from our enemies will survive a little bit longer, at least. Right, more research available. We're gonna save a little bit for now. And everyone is going to bed. There. Alright. I think now it is really time to determine where we're gonna place some of our homes. Well, not some of our homes, our homes. And I think we had said that we're gonna put them down here. Leave that area up there for our more industry area that we're gonna migrate. At the moment it's scattered all around. But I think it would make sense. We could also put our homes here and leave that area for churches. But I think churches could actually be quite nice over this way. So yeah, let's put our homes down there. How many limestones do we have available? 145, which is not a lot. But we're first gonna just fill this up. Settlers are unhappy. Why are you unhappy? Oh, everyone's cold in here, which makes sense. And it's too late, but I will turn on the heating in there. Which makes me think we probably need some heating in our Great Hall for our people to remain happy. And Kemma is annoyed. Or Neil is unhappy. We saw just too many dead bodies. Okay, but she is getting some bonuses. So in order to heat this place up, it would be nice to put in an actual fireplace. Now, actual fireplaces we need to unlock. And I think that's in decorative structures. Maybe not. Shouldn't be under religious structures. It's not in here. It's not in the banners. Furniture. Yeah, furniture 3? Ooh, that's far out. Need 25 of the higher level and 40 of the lower level, as well as 30 and 20 before. Ain't nobody got time for this. So what we're going to do is put in our regular braziers. One here, one here. They can build that, and that ultimately should help heat up our Great Hall. Let's have a quick look at our food. 12 food. I usually plan 3 per person, so we need another one, so we're up to 15 now. Gemma should be working on this. She's just hungry, I guess. What are you doing now? Preparing food, getting some wood. That's good. Oh, look at that. We got the polecat. Let's allow this. Put it on high priority, because this is actual food for us. So that will be quite useful. We do have still 2 bodies. They're both decomposing pretty fast. Oh, that was a bit faster than I expected. 16 hours. We hit the wolf. Didn't kill the wolf. But he is coming back. He's trying to eat after all. Almost. And I think if he does it one more time, as long as this trap doesn't misfire. How much health do you have left? Almost nothing. Now he can get in though. Where are you coming? We don't actually have bows anymore. Ha! There we go. On the way out, we got him though, which means some more meat for our cooking purposes. Alright. Okay, back to the actual topic. Friendly visit. Who's this? The druid. Sorry, don't have any churches yet, so nothing for you to do. So we need to focus on putting down some houses. I could also put the houses up here, turn this into like a living quarter area. Put sort of the industry part down here. But our storage facility is up here now. Alright. Less thinking, more doing, I would say. Having said that, there is gold down here that we probably want to dig out. And there's not that much up here. Alright. Last change of mind. We put in all of it up here. Let's put down some homes. I am thinking we're gonna make them maybe 4x4 on the inside. Could do them 5x5. No, let's do 4x4. While there is a certain level of prestige that comes with the houses, I don't know if we'll ever be able to fully make this happen. Just because it costs just like you need so much space in order for this to work. And I've yet to find out how to properly do that, so you know, it makes sense. In addition to all of this, we do want to put in pathways, basically, like little bridges. I'm gonna place a bridge over here. And similar to what we've done over this direction, we're gonna copy this and just wrap up the rest with some fences to help our settlers, you know, stay safe. Alright. So, first part of the first house is in there. Let's put a roof over it. And we're immediately also gonna put in some limestone flooring. Not limestone flooring. We're gonna make it warmer and gonna put in some wooden flooring on the inside. It is cozier when it has a wooden floor. This looks a little bit too small. Alright. Changed my mind again, yet again. Let's put them in as 5x5. And this is where you can absolutely tell if I'm winging something or planning things out in advance. Quite often, it's just winging it. Okay. So this is the blueprint of our homes. Now we do have quite a few settlers, but we can always dig out more areas back there, which I think will work out quite nicely for us. Put all of that in, put the roof on top, and then we're gonna repeat that process multiple times to get a few more houses in over here. Autosaving, time for a sip. Some good whiskey, which seems just appropriate for this game. And I'll leave a little bit of space in between the houses, just to allow us to... Yeah, sometimes my mouse seems to be jumping around. Just to allow us to have like proper walkways. And then we might actually face this one the same direction, which makes me think this should actually be over here. Just so our entranceways is not in this weird little side alley where nobody else is walking around. Always think about a bit at least about safety. So with that, we should be okay. Put in our door over here and our window. And some more wooden flooring on the inside. So what we will do this time around for this episode, we'll just be placing a bunch of these. I don't think we'll get around to actually building all of them though. Which, you know, is okay. So it's just something to be aware of. So that's 4, 5, and then from here over this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's remove that as well. 1, 2, and then we're gonna put this up here. Reminds me, we should probably put in some additional windows. Just to make the whole thing look a little bit nicer. I'm gonna place a window there. You get a window out this back. I'm gonna put in our wooden door. Limestone window. And once they have carved out that corner right here, we're gonna put in the rooftop. Same time, might as well place down our wooden flooring. Not wooden, the thatched roof, not wooden rooftop. Alright, next house. A bit easier because we have this as a guide. Add all of this just like that. Door, window, wooden floor, thatched roof. Alright, so we have 4 houses. At the moment we have 5 settlers. So we are going to build 2 more, because ultimately I'm expecting our village to grow. And at that point, we just need more houses. So why not plan a little bit in advance? We're gonna place 1 actually over here. Well, this means we do need to dig out quite a bit of the soil over there. Just gonna remove all of this. We are trying to make use of as much of it as possible. And you see I've only left 1 space for walking over here. But I think this will be fine. Just trying to save a little bit of space. Which will allow us to put down, hopefully in the future, a few more of these houses. Or in the long run, a few more of these houses. 1 more. No, leave that open for the door and the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and close. put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and close. So that was a bit too big. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, so it's just that one where I miscalculated. Happens, no big deal, especially since it hasn't been built yet. Alright. Finish up the wall. Put in a door and the window. Gonna do the same over here, window and door. And then start putting in flooring over here, as well as the rooftop. Alright. Living area is planned. And I do think we'll dig out quite a bit more space over here. And maybe even expand our zone that we have right there. Although I kind of need to figure out how we're gonna do that. Maybe we don't. Maybe we'll just dig it up. We'll see. We'll see. One step at a time. Settlers are unhappy. Why are you unhappy? It's just ugly stuff you're wearing, I guess. Let's have a quick look. Any more? Nope. No more animals caught. Do we even have? Yep, there's one more in there. It's gonna rot in like 5 hours. I want to build the floor underneath you. Here we go. How much time do we have now? 2 years. No, 1 day and 14 hours because of the temperature. Which, you know, fair enough. This has already paid itself off. We've gotten 2 pieces of meat out of it, basically. Let's have a look at our cooking. Cooking is still doing okay. Jobs. Who's our cook at the moment, actually? Kemma is our cook. Okay. I do not want you to do tailoring anymore. We have already taken you off the tailoring duty. Alright, so she is cooking now. We do have a good amount of stuff stored down here. Well, look at this. They fully completed digging out this area down here, which will allow us to completely demolish the rest and put in our storage facilities, which will be quite nice. Cuthbert is already on it. Awesome. I will leave that part for the next time though. He is busy doing other stuff right now. Although not, he seems to be focusing on this for now. But overall, that is fine. They've already started building this little bridge. I think this will look very nice once it's in. Our enemy corpse has rotted now, so there will be no more animals, basically, to collect over here. Again, also fine. We have a good amount of research available. Which means, let us have a look. This is now at 35. I'm gonna put our advanced research to 20. And what does Pentecost say? It's just like hanging out. He's still cold. He's still complaining about his upper elbow. Dude, you're alive. You shouldn't. You should be okay. Alright, how do we see how the conversion is going? Comfort is pretty decent. Attributes, skills, inventory. Recruited 27%. Okay. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to remove this. Nah, let's leave him with the basic hay sleeping spot for now. In the long run, I think what we're going to do is place some more some nicer beds, some more high quality stuff in that area. Okay, so maybe we need to relocate that. because our dog apparently did not enjoy walking through here. Relocated right at the entrance. Kind of want them to be in a slightly different position. I'm pretty sure the animals, when they come from down there, they will cut through here. So we're gonna place this over there and build a new grid out from this side. And that will do. All right. So research is available, like we said. Fermenting is available. We'll definitely do that right away. We are actually making red currants, so let's clear all of the errors. That is something we will definitely place right away. For now, up here in our storage area. Neil, you are unhappy, but I'm hoping, because you saw the dead bodies, you're also cold and lacking religious activities. I'm hoping you'll be okay. Alright, it's coming in. And this will allow us to finally produce some alcohol. To that, with my glass of whiskey. Cheers. Perfect timing with the autosave. And I will just set this up. The way I usually do this, because it does take a while to make wine out of fermented juice, I'm gonna set this ferment until we have 100. And yes, that makes technically 100 bottles of bad wine, or technically just wine for now. But it will definitely help us. And we're also gonna set up some curdling milk, which will turn into cheese. Right, we need to make sure that there will be some space down here for storage. And oh, look at Cutbird. Cutbird, you're the man. We're gonna place a bunch of shelves at this wall, which will then allow us to keep that process going and fill all of this up. Pernille is rebellious. She was slightly hungry. When you're hangry, you're hangry. What can I say? Alright, with Pernille being hangry, I'm gonna end this episode. We've mostly planned this episode. We started to create this very large-scale housing area. We've started with the construction of a bridge, and I'm very excited for this to come in the next episode. But also more importantly, we have created something for the future. Whenever we have any kind of enemies come in, we have some way of turning them into food without eating them, which is something you apparently can do in this game. Not gonna try, I don't think so, definitely not yet. But anyways, a lot of planning, a lot of future proofing, and most importantly, we have now a way for making some alcohol. Alright everyone. With that, I'm gonna end the episode. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this, hit the like button. Leave a comment. If you didn't, leave a comment below as well. Let me know what you would like to see. And please consider to subscribe. And otherwise, I will see you next time. Alright, bye bye.